Today we continue our series, Who Do You Say I Am? And we're going to look at Jesus as a sight giver, not just for physical sight, but for spiritual sight as well. How when the blind man who was born blind from birth, Jesus gave him his sight back, restored his sight to him. And so physically his blindness was restored and healed. But it was the blindness of the leaders of the Jews, of the Pharisees, who couldn't come to understand or to appreciate the fact that this man who'd been born blind now had sight. When I was teaching, I was also very active at the church in the town where I lived. And the pastor there once told me that he received a phone call from a young person who was depressed, didn't know which way to turn, and was actually contemplating suicide. And so the pastor, or my pastor at that time, met with this person and talked to him and helped him sort through some things, and also was able to help him seek out counseling that he really did need. And as the crisis itself passed, my pastor was able to ask this young person, why is it that you sought me out? Why is it that you called this church to ask for help? And this young person said, well, I see Miss Gerber coming in here. I was Miss Gerber then. I see Miss Gerber coming and going from this church, and I knew it must be a good church. That really opened my eyes up to how other people see us. I was aware of the adage, actions speak louder than words, but I didn't really, take it to heart. I didn't live my life as if I fully believed that other people were watching what I was doing. Was I being a witness to Jesus Christ, or was I truly spiritually blind in that on Sundays I would do what was needed to be a good follower, and through the rest of the week maybe I didn't. But this gave me some insight and opened my eyes that even in our brokenness, God can use us, and God can use us to heal others as well. So how is it that God has been a sight giver for you, either physically or spiritually, that God has opened your eyes, opened your hearts to something new and different? Next week, we're going to be talking about Jesus as a life bringer, as he once brought Lazarus back to life. And then how is it that he does that for us as well, through his death and resurrection? But more, how does he raise us to new life every day? May God continue to bless each of us as we travel this time of uncertainty, knowing that what we are doing is always meant to be in love of our neighbor as we love God.